The United States is actively considering imposing sanctions on additional Israeli military and police units, following allegations of human rights violations against Palestinian civilians. This development emerges in the wake of the Biden administration's proposal to sanction the Netzah Yehuda battalion. A decision that risks straining the long-standing alliance between the US and Israel during the ongoing conflict with Hamas. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has taken a firm stance against the potential sanctions, vowing to oppose them with full force. If anyone thinks they can impose sanctions on a unit of the IDF, I will fight it with all my strength, Netanyahu declared, as reported by the Times of Israel. The US State Department has conducted a thorough investigation into Netzah Yehuda among other units in the Israeli Defense Forces, spanning over a year. This battalion, in particular, has faced scrutiny for past incidents, including allegations of violence and the death of Omar Assad, a 78-year-old Palestinian American. Assad's demise came after being detained, handcuffed, and blindfolded by the battalion's soldiers, later found abandoned in near-freezing conditions. Should sanctions be implemented, the targeted Israeli units would be restricted from utilizing US military aid for weapon purchases. However, Israel retains the ability to fund such acquisitions independently. A source has suggested that other Western nations might adopt similar measures against Israeli military units implicated in violence against Palestinians. Despite this potential friction, the US Congress has recently approved a $14 billion aid package for Israel, indicating continued robust support. The aid package is specifically meant for the war in Gaza, highlighting a nuanced stance from the US administration, support for the Jewish state, while expressing disapproval of actions in the West Bank. Israeli Defense Minister Yoav Gallant has labeled the proposed US sanctions as dangerous and has engaged with IDF Chief of Staff Lieutenant Gen Herzi Halevi to strategize on preventing the sanctions. Gallant has also reached out to US Ambassador to Israel Jack Lew and plans to hold discussions with US Secretary of State Antony Blinken. Any attempt to vilify an entire unit casts a heavy shadow on the actions of the IDF to protect the citizens of Israel and thwart terror elements, Gallant stated. As this diplomatic dance unfolds, follow the story with us on social media for the latest updates. Connect with us on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok at 179 seconds. If you're intrigued by the complexities of international relations and want more concise insights, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel 179 Seconds. This video was created using Lumen 5, an AI-driven tool, and includes content based on information from various news channels.